As we age, our bodies go through numerous changes, and one of the most common complaints among people over 60 is constant tiredness. This feeling of fatigue isn't always due to a single cause. Instead, it often stems from a combination of lifestyle habits, physical health, and emotional factors. Feeling tired all the time can affect your quality of life, your motivation, and even your relationships. Understanding why this happens is the first step toward reclaiming your energy. Many people over the age of 60 wonder why they feel more tired than they used to, even when they believe they are getting enough sleep or eating properly. But the truth is, tiredness can be a complex issue that doesn't always have an obvious solution. It's important to take a closer look at some of the hidden, or overlooked causes behind this constant feeling of fatigue. If you're over 60 and you find yourself frequently asking, "Why am I always so tired?" then this discussion is meant for you. We're going to explore 7 of the most common reasons older adults experience tiredness, many of which can be improved or even reversed with a few changes in habits or treatment. This is not just about sleeping more or resting longer. It's about digging into the root of why energy levels drop and what you can do to bring them back up. The first major reason many people feel tired after 60 is poor sleep quality. As we age, the structure of our sleep changes. Older adults tend to spend less time in deep, restorative sleep and more time in lighter stages. This means even if you sleep for 7 or 8 hours, you might still wake up feeling unrefreshed. Some people also wake up more frequently during the night, whether it's to use the bathroom, because of aches and pains, or simply because the brain becomes more easily disturbed by noise or temperature changes. Sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops and starts during the night, is also more common in older adults and often goes undiagnosed. Even snoring can be a sign of a bigger sleep problem. If your sleep isn't restful, your body never gets the chance to properly recover. This leads to persistent daytime fatigue. Creating a better sleep environment, having a relaxing bedtime routine, and speaking with a doctor about any sleep disturbances can make a significant difference in how rested you feel during the day. Another major factor is reduced physical activity. After 60, many people naturally slow down. They might retire from work, spend more time at home, or feel more hesitant to move around due to joint pain or fear of falling. While rest is important, too little movement can actually make fatigue worse. Our bodies are designed to move, and regular physical activity helps maintain strength, improve circulation, and boost mood. Without it, the muscles weaken, the heart and lungs become less efficient, and the body starts to lose stamina. This leads to a vicious cycle where the less you move, the more tired you feel, and the more tired you feel, the less you want to move. The good news is that it doesn't take much to break this cycle. Even light activities like walking, stretching, or doing chair exercises can help restore energy and reduce feelings of fatigue. It's about staying consistent and finding movement that works for your body. A third reason for ongoing tiredness is nutritional deficiencies. As we get older, our bodies don't absorb nutrients as efficiently as they once did. This means even if you're eating what seems like a balanced diet, you might still be lacking in key vitamins and minerals that affect energy. Iron deficiency can lead to anemia, which causes weakness and tiredness. Vitamin B12 is another crucial nutrient that supports nerve function and red blood cell production. Many older adults don't get enough of it, either because of poor diet or because their stomachs no longer produce enough acid to absorb it properly. Vitamin D, which supports muscle strength and immunity, is also commonly low in seniors, especially those who don't get enough sunlight. Deficiencies can be sneaky because they develop slowly, and their symptoms are often blamed on aging itself. A simple blood test can reveal if you're low in any important nutrients. Once identified, supplements or changes in your diet can make a dramatic improvement in how energetic you feel. Another reason people over 60 often feel tired is due to chronic medical conditions. Conditions like diabetes, heart disease, thyroid disorders, and arthritis become more common as we age, and many of them have fatigue as one of their main symptoms. When your body is constantly fighting an internal battle, it uses up a lot of energy. For example, an underactive thyroid slows down your metabolism, leading to tiredness, weight gain, and feeling cold all the time. Heart disease can reduce the amount of oxygen-rich blood being pumped to your muscles and brain, leaving you feeling drained. Diabetes can cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels, which can zap your energy unexpectedly. Managing these conditions carefully with the help of a doctor is key. That includes taking medications as prescribed, going for regular checkups, and making the right lifestyle choices to keep your body running as smoothly as possible. Medications themselves can also contribute to fatigue. Many seniors take multiple prescriptions daily, and some of these have drowsiness or low energy as a side effect. For example, blood pressure medications, antidepressants, and even antihistamines can make you feel sluggish. Sometimes it's not just one medication but the interaction between several drugs that causes tiredness. The more medications you take, the more likely it is that one or more of them are affecting your energy levels. If you're constantly feeling tired and you're on several prescriptions, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. They can review your medications, see if anything could be adjusted, and possibly recommend alternatives that don't make you feel so tired. Another overlooked cause of tiredness after 60 is emotional health. Depression, anxiety, and loneliness are surprisingly common in older adults, but they often go unnoticed or undiagnosed. These conditions don't always show up as sadness or nervousness. Instead, they can appear as a loss of interest in things, trouble sleeping, lack of motivation, or constant fatigue. When your mental health is struggling, it affects your physical body too. You may not feel like eating well, exercising, or going outside, all of which are essential for maintaining energy. Additionally, the brain uses a lot of energy, and emotional stress can wear it down. Social isolation, especially after retirement or the loss of a spouse, can also drain your mental energy. Staying connected with others, whether through friends, family, community groups, or even technology, is incredibly important. Sometimes, talking to a counselor or joining a support group can also help lift that heavy emotional weight that may be silently draining your energy. Dehydration is another subtle but powerful reason many seniors feel tired. As we age, the sense of thirst becomes less accurate. You might not feel thirsty even when your body needs water. Mild dehydration can lead to feelings of fatigue, confusion, dizziness, and low energy. It also affects digestion and circulation, making your entire system work harder than it needs to. Many older adults also drink less because they worry about frequent trips to the bathroom, especially at night. However, not drinking enough water can have the opposite effect, making your bladder more irritated and increasing the risk of urinary tract infections, which also cause tiredness. Staying properly hydrated is one of the simplest and most effective ways to improve your energy. Keep a water bottle nearby and sip throughout the day. Herbal teas, broths, and water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables also help keep fluid levels up. The aging body needs more care, more awareness, and more kindness. Understanding that tiredness after 60 is not a weakness but a signal from the body is vital. It's telling you that something needs attention. Whether it's sleep, nutrition, movement, emotional well-being, or hydration, each aspect plays a role in how energetic or tired you feel each day. Taking a closer look at your daily habits, talking to your doctor, and making small changes can lead to big improvements. Fatigue doesn't have to be accepted as a normal part of aging. Many seniors who once struggled with constant tiredness have found renewed energy and zest for life simply by addressing the underlying causes. The key is to be patient, consistent, and proactive. Welcome back to the continuation of this important discussion on why many people over the age of 60 experience frequent tiredness. In Part 1, we talked about several major causes like poor sleep quality, reduced physical activity, nutritional deficiencies, chronic health conditions, side effects from medications, emotional health challenges, and dehydration. These 7 factors are deeply interconnected, and each one contributes in its own way to that feeling of persistent fatigue. But simply knowing these reasons isn't enough. In Part 2, we're going to explore how these causes often overlap, how to recognize them in daily life, and most importantly, what you can do about them. You don't have to settle for feeling tired all the time. Even small adjustments can bring significant changes in your energy levels, your mood, and your overall sense of well-being. Let's begin by understanding the deeper relationship between sleep and energy in older adults. As mentioned earlier, aging changes the structure of sleep. You may find yourself waking up more often, sleeping lighter, or rising earlier than you'd like. But did you know that your sleep habits during the day also play a huge role? Many seniors take daytime naps, which can be refreshing if kept short. But long or late afternoon naps can interfere with nighttime sleep. Another factor is screen time before bed. Watching TV or using a smartphone late at night can confuse your brain's natural clock, making it harder to fall asleep. Light exposure from screens reduces melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. To improve sleep quality, establish a calming bedtime routine. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Make sure your room is dark, quiet, and cool. Try reading a book, listening to soothing music, or practicing deep breathing before sleep. If you suspect conditions like sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome, don't hesitate to speak with a doctor. Better sleep equals better energy. There's no question about it. Now let's return to the topic of movement. Physical activity isn't just about strength or flexibility. It plays a direct role in how awake and alert you feel. When you move your body, your circulation improves, oxygen flows more freely, and your brain gets a boost. Even gentle activities like gardening, tai chi, or walking your dog can trigger a cascade of energy-producing chemicals in your body. If joint pain or stiffness is keeping you from moving, try low-impact exercises like water aerobics or chair yoga. The key is to find something enjoyable and sustainable. Start small. 5 or 10 minutes a day can grow into 30 minutes before you know it. Remember, motion creates emotion. Movement wakes up your entire system and helps prevent the sluggishness that comes from sitting too long. If you're always tired, consider whether you're moving enough during the day. Being sedentary doesn't conserve energy, it drains it. Next, we must address nutrition again but go deeper into how food choices affect energy. After 60, digestion slows down. This means the body might not extract nutrients from food as effectively. Also, taste preferences can change, and people may lose interest in cooking or eating balanced meals. Unfortunately, processed foods or sugar-rich snacks can become the default. These might give a temporary energy boost but lead to a crash later. Focus on whole foods, vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. These provide steady, lasting energy. Include foods rich in B vitamins, iron, and magnesium. These are essential for energy production at the cellular level. Don't forget hydration here too. Water-rich foods like cucumbers, oranges, and melons help keep the body nourished. If your appetite is low, try eating smaller meals more often throughout the day. Avoid large, heavy dinners that weigh you down. Eating right is about fueling your body with what it needs, not just filling your stomach. We also need to return to the issue of chronic illnesses. Many of these conditions require ongoing care and attention, and that can be exhausting in itself. The daily mental effort of managing medications, attending appointments, and worrying about health can lead to what's called illness fatigue. This is especially common among people with multiple health concerns. It's important to recognize this mental load and not carry it alone. Make use of resources like support groups, caregiving assistants, and health coaches if available. Managing chronic conditions also means listening to your body and respecting its limits without giving up on your goals. If your condition flares up, rest, but also gently return to your routine when you can. Learn your energy patterns. Some people feel better in the morning, others in the evening. Plan your activities around your natural rhythms. Energy management is just as important as time management, especially as we age. Now, let's look again at medications. The list of drugs an average senior takes can be long and growing. Each medication affects your body differently, and sometimes the combination is what causes fatigue. This is called polypharmacy, and it's very common in older adults. Even over-the-counter medications or supplements can add to this burden. If you're feeling tired, dizzy, or foggy, bring a complete list of everything you take to your doctor or pharmacist. Ask if any of them might be contributing to your symptoms. Don't stop any medication on your own, but do have a professional review your regimen. Sometimes, a simple change in dosage or timing can make a big difference. And if a new medication makes you feel worse, speak up. You are the expert on how your body feels. Medication should help you live better, not make you feel more tired. We should also return to emotional health, because it has a profound effect on energy. If you feel persistently tired and can't find a clear physical reason, consider how you're feeling emotionally. Are you feeling lonely, disconnected, or unmotivated? Have you lost interest in things you once enjoyed? These are signs that your spirit may be weary. And when the spirit is tired, the body follows. Emotional fatigue can look just like physical fatigue. You may sleep more or less than usual, find it hard to get started in the morning, or feel heavy in your chest without knowing why. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out. Talk to someone you trust. You don't have to carry emotional burdens alone. Sometimes just sharing how you feel can lighten the load. Other times, you may benefit from speaking with a counselor or therapist. There's no shame in asking for help. Emotional energy is just as real and just as important as physical energy. Let's not forget the power of social connection. Human beings are wired for connection. As we grow older, we sometimes lose touch with friends, family members move away, or health issues make it harder to get out. But staying socially active is crucial for maintaining energy. Conversations stimulate the brain. Laughter reduces stress hormones. Shared experiences create joy and purpose. Even short chats with a neighbor, joining a club, or attending a community center can recharge your emotional battery. If getting out is difficult, try virtual meetups or phone calls. Social energy is real, and it can help prevent the slow drain of isolation. Now, let's look at how lifestyle routines affect energy. A chaotic, unpredictable routine can be surprisingly draining. Your body thrives on rhythm. Having regular sleep and wake times, consistent meals, planned activities, and downtime helps regulate your internal clock. Routines take the pressure off decision-making and reduce stress. When your body knows what to expect, it works more efficiently. Try to establish a gentle but consistent daily flow. Wake up at the same time, eat regular meals, go outside for some sunlight, include movement, and allow time for relaxation. Predictability creates calm, and calm preserves energy. Mental stimulation is also key to keeping fatigue at bay. The brain needs exercise just like the body. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities, like puzzles, reading, learning something new, or playing music, keeps the mind sharp and energized. Boredom can lead to a type of fatigue that feels like laziness, but it's really a lack of challenge. Stay curious. Explore new ideas. Try a class or pick up a hobby you once enjoyed. Mental energy fuels physical energy in unexpected ways. Lastly, embrace a mindset of positivity and hope. This doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but it does mean choosing to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. A hopeful outlook can lift your spirit and give you the strength to make positive changes. Even if you've been feeling tired for a long time, it's never too late to feel better. The body responds to care. The mind responds to kindness. And the heart responds to connection. Aging is not the end of energy. It's simply a new chapter with new ways to nurture yourself. In closing, remember that feeling tired after 60 is common, but not inevitable. You are not alone in this experience, and you don't have to accept low energy as your new normal. By understanding the reasons behind your fatigue, whether it's sleep issues, lack of movement, poor nutrition, medical conditions, medications, emotional struggles, or dehydration, you can begin to take steps toward change. Each small effort adds up. Take it one day at a time. Listen to your body. Respect its messages. And most importantly, never stop seeking better energy, better health, and a better quality of life. You deserve to feel alive, engaged, and vibrant at every age.